Samsung Galaxy E7 smartphone here you can see in my hand. A really huge device, but I don't have any problem with this one because I do have big hands. So people with small hand are going to face a little bit difficulties, but they will get used to its size. So it's really big screen device. When you first hold it in your hand, you will notice the device is really huge. So if we talk about its build quality, it has aluminum on the back, or you can say the premium stuff on the back. Looks really great, but on the side we have the plastic, so it is overall not that much of a premium as compared to the Galaxy A7 or other A series smartphone using full premium build. But I do enjoy its slim body. It is 7.3mm in slimness or thickness. It also has very lightweight body. You will definitely going to notice it, and it's not like the Nexus 6 or some other phone with the weight. It is really light. It feels really good when you put it in your jeans, so you will not feel anything heavy. And also you can notice that I have the white color, so white looks really great. The screen is well defined, and also if we talk about its overall design placement here, so you can see we have the charger port down below and the same 3.5mm headphone jack on the bottom instead of the top side. So you can see the top side we do have the Qualcomm sticker here and the microphone, and other than that we have nothing. And on this side we have the volume rocker, while on this side we have this power key. Now you can see that the power key is a little bit placed a little bit lower so that you can easily reach this power key. And then also we have the SIM card and the SD card slot tray for inserting the SIM card and the SD card. And on the back you can see the Samsung logo and this 13 megapixel camera, which will have same kind of quality as the Galaxy A5, which also comes with the 13 megapixel camera. But anyways, you can see the speaker on the side and then also the flash on the side. So that is the combination here, and you can see the duos, which means that it has this dual SIM capabilities, which is really great. So if we talk about its screen, yes, the display, it is really big. It is a 5.5-inch screen equal to the Samsung Galaxy A7 or iPhone 6 Plus display, a phablet category display, and this is not the best display to offer because it is after all a 720p display. I mean, 720p is a little bit old now, but a lot of people will not going to care about its 720p display because this device is really excellent in terms of the battery life. I mean, it is really excellent because I've been using this device for about some time, and I can see that it is on 59%, and you can note this in this review from now on that it is on 59%. You can note the battery depletion, at the end of the video what will be the percentage, so we're going to see that. But anyways, it is really great 720p display. It is not the good in terms of competition, but definitely it is good for the battery life, and a lot of people are okay with that. And it is not that bad, it is actually good. Super AMOLED 720p, it is good. It is not that bad, and I have no problem looking at this device. But definitely 1080p is a little bit more cool, but if it's giving the battery life, then it's really great. So and also if you talk about its PPI, it has 267 PPI, and definitely not the high-end display from Samsung, but it is great for its price and its battery life, which will be really great. Most people will like this device because of its battery life. So if we move forward towards the internals of this device, now again, they haven't used the Snapdragon 615 inside of this device, which is basically a little bit better than the Qualcomm 400 series. So we have Snapdragon 410 inside of this device, which is a quad-core 64-bit processor, 1.2 gigahertz and it is really well optimized. You can see that it is really well optimized. You're not going to see any kind of lag whatsoever. It is really smooth, and the best thing about the Snapdragon 410 processors is that it is well optimized. Like, I've noticed that with the Galaxy A series, you know, it will give you good gaming and all that, but I'm talking about the real life performance, like phone usage, like internet usage and multitasking and stuff like that. It is really fast. I've done some speed test comparison of the Snapdragon 410 processor running devices with other phones, my other devices. So they have really great speed, and even faster than some of the top phones in terms of, you know, apps opening. So they are really fast. They are not slow. And as far as the TouchWiz experience is concerned, a lot of people are, you know, bragging about this TouchWiz is lagging and all that. You can see that it is really fast. This home button is really responsive. All the apps just open up really quick, no problem whatsoever. And you can see that this is just a trailer of what Samsung is going to do in the Galaxy S6. Of course, they are going to make the UI more simplified, more close to stock, so everything will be great there. But anyways, you can see that it's really fast. Snapdragon 410 processor is doing its job. And if we talk about its RAM, yes, it comes with a 2 GB of RAM. If I hold down this one little button here, go into the RAM section, and you can see this is coming with a 2 GB of RAM there, and which is really sufficient for a lot of stuff like gaming and doing taking pictures, and then, you know, talking to someone using Facebook, Twitter, and everything all at once. You know, multitasking stuff. It'll be really great. GPU, which is Adreno 306. Yes, the 3D performance will be not good. If you want to check out my gaming tests, you can check out my channel. So Adreno 306, I had a little bit bad experience with that GPU, because in terms of GTA games specifically, we have 16 GB of internal storage, which is kind of sufficient to install all of these HD games without any problem. But of course, if you need any more assistance, like if you install a lot of games and apps on internal memory, and at the same time you need some memory for the pictures, you can use the SD card for that, so that is really great. So in terms of the software, we have the Android 4.4.4 KitKat on this device. It doesn't come with the Lollipop, so it might be a disappointment, but definitely I'm pretty sure that Samsung is going to update its Galaxy E lineup and its Galaxy A lineup to the Lollipop very soon, before March. Before April. Sorry, March is just started, so today is actually March 1st. Sorry about that. So anyways, this is how the Lollipop, I'm saying it is KitKat actually. So this is how the KitKat looks like on this device. You can see very similar to the Galaxy A series smartphones, A5 and A7. A lot of things are similar, and the thing I don't like here is that they didn't include the S voice. You can see there is no S voice. I mean, this is disappointment. I don't know why they didn't include it, but it is not there. So you can see this is how the notification area or quick settings looks like. We have this quick button here to access some more settings, and then also you can edit these quick settings if you want to. On the top left side, you can see the time, and if you insert the SIM, it will show you the SIM card name on this on the bottom here. So if we click this button, this is the multitasking button to close the apps. You can also clear the RAM. You can also clear all the apps once using this button. And then also we have this back key. Double pressing does not initiate S-Voice because we don't have the S-Voice. Of course, if I'm able to root this device, we might get it through some third-party action, but you can see that it is not working. But anyways, you can see it is really fast. In terms of software optimization, all that stuff. And if we click this button here, you can see we can edit the apps. You can quickly arrange the apps like this, and then also you can drag any app to your home screen if you want to place it there. Then you can also click it and then make. Actually, you can add as many apps. You can you want to like as many apps, same apps or different apps. That is really great. To create a folder, you have to click here and then click this option to create a folder. You have to create a name, and then you can put the specific things into that folder. Like if I go here and edit, I can just put this into this folder. So that's how the touches works. So this is a little bit complicated, to be honest, because a lot of people will not going to be that much of you could say comfortable with this usage, because it is a little bit you could say complicated. It's not comfortable. It's not easier to use, in short. So Samsung is definitely going to make it more simplified. If we move here into the settings, you can see it has the same kind of settings look as the Galaxy Note 4 has, or some other Galaxy A series smartphones. You know, anything new here. Some normal Samsung options. It does come with the ultra power saving mode, which is really great. If I go here into power saving option, you can see the ultra power saving mode option there. I can just basically turn it on, and then it's going to give me a maximum standby time. Let's see if I turn it on, how much time I'm going to give. You can see that 58% battery. If I turn it on, it will give me an estimated standby time of 7.6 days. That is really awesome. So ultra power saving mode is a really great feature on multiple Samsung devices. So that is really great. And if we move here down into the developer option, yes, you can unlock it by tapping on the build number a couple of times. So this is the main about device section. Android 4.4.4 KitKat is on board, and you can see that how much is fast, how much is responsive to that home key. So that is really great, zero lag. Moving down to the gallery here, this is how the gallery looks like. You can delete the photo if you want to. You can also quickly share it, crop it, rotate it. You can also edit it using the Samsung Studio. Of course, quickly edit any photo by using this Studio. Let's see here. Yes, we do have the dedicated option here. And let's see if I can edit this one. Yes, you can see that this is how the editor looks like. Now, this editor is really great if you want to, take a selfie and then add some filters, and then you can post it on Instagram or let's say on Facebook. So that is really great. So you can see that we have this these options here to adjust different stuff, brightness, and if I go here into effects, a lot of different effects there. So it is really great. After all, really great editing app. So it is really great for on-the-go photo editing using your phone. And then also, speaking of the camera, yes, I will do some separate camera tests of this device. We're going to compare it with the other devices that I do have. So if I go into camera app, just want to check out its whole procedure. So this is how the camera app looks like. You can touch to focus on different areas wherever you want to, like this one here. You can just touch to focus. The focus is great, but still it is not that good in terms of indoor performance that I have noticed. So we have here the mode option. Oops. We have the mode option here. You can check out the rear cam selfie. You can take selfie using your rear cam. Great features, night camera mode with more light coming to the sensor. That is really great. You can also manage the mode, and you can create a animated GIF. Then also, if we check out the setting icon, yes, this is by default on 9.6 megapixel, but it is a 13 megapixel full resolution. So you can see that that is something you have to change before taking photos. Then also we do have the flash option, which also works really fine. Then also you go here into more settings, and you will see that we have a couple of settings there. Not couple of, there are very few settings as compared to other phones. So video size up to 1080p, 720p, then also 480p and limit for ms. You can see no 4K video recording. If we move here into this front-facing option, by the way, You can see that this is the front facing camera. This is how the front facing camera looks like. You can also take palm selfie by showing your palm to the phone. Like, let's see, I'm going to take a palm selfie. And now it's taking the palm selfie. Now basically what I did, I showed my palm to the phone, and it has taken a selfie there. So you can see that the front facing camera is really improved. It's 5 megapixels. It's not like we have seen on the Galaxy Grand Prime or other devices. It's really improved. So we have this video recording mode. By the way, you can record a 1080p video. You can also go into that mode. Same as the back camera. The megapixel are set to 3.7. You can switch to 5 megapixel. Then you can also go into more settings. Palm selfie mode here that I just demonstrated. Then video size, and then also you can just quickly take a photo by clicking on the screen. So that's how the camera works. Most of the features and other stuff are basically same on these devices, these Galaxy E series phones and the A series phones, so not a big difference there. And yes, lastly, if we talk about its battery capacity, yes, I talked about its how its display is great. And by the way, let's check out its battery percentage. So you can see it is 57%. The screen is on, but you can see that it is a lot better than most of the phones out there. Of course, I had to charge it for about like a lot of time at 100%, you know, when you first buy a phone. So I didn't charge it on the 100%, so it will going to perform better after that. So battery capacity wise, yes, this is coming with a 2950 mAh battery, which is almost 3000 mAh battery on this 720p display. So that is really overwhelming for this device. So you're definitely going to get a lot of great battery life. You will use this device. You can use this device for listening to music for about a long time, and you know, you can have a lot of fun. So if we talk about the price, yes, this device comes with a price point of almost 38,500 rupees in Pakistan, which is almost close to $385 almost in the US. But of course, in my country, tax are included, so outside of the country, it will be a little bit less, almost $20 or $10 less than the actual price. Yeah, that's it, guys. If you have any questions, if I missed anything, if you want